And down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
No. Check. Patriot. Now let's go. Green, 39.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he gets this out to the rookie Kerryon Johnson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
No. Check. Patriot.
And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got it first and goal at the 7.
Lucky 56.
They'll try and sneak it here. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
No. Check.
I give him credit. That's a good solid gain there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal.
Everyone's got four down. Here we go now. Blue 90.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this was all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a carry now for Mike Gillisley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And it's complete to Kelsey. The 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big conversion on 3rd for the Colts. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Gillisley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Key right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Right, 675.
Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3 points?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Here we go now.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Who that? Leopard. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
On second down, Jackson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go now. 319.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. Early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time. But...
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Watch the twist. Rip. Rush in.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Second. 390. Middle. Go ahead. Stick guy. Check stick guy.
On the run, this is Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Okay, easy. 59. Let go.
From the gun on third down, Luck. He can run for it, and he will. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
Rolling. We're rolling. 56, right there. 56. One day. 53.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
11 Z. Gun. Go ahead.
They'll try the air now with Locke. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Wide, 622. Check out. 56, 556. Wide, 675. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 59. 49, check 49.
On first down, Love. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A.J. Green, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Partner, we've seen Melvin Gordon do it a variety of ways running the football. How about that last run? Had a little shake and bake to it there, didn't he?
He did.
Kind of reminded me of when he was at Wisconsin and what he did in Nebraska. His last year there, 408 yards in a single game. At that time, that's the NCAA rushing record, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then a week later, Samaje Perine broke his record with 427 yards against Kansas. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Detroit!
Now Jackson on second down. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Gordon on first down. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
All right, here it is.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Now the try here for the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now it's Jackson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off of play action. Luck. They'll roll him out right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is. Boy, he eats up ground, and he usually goes up and gets it.
Hurry.
From the gun, here's Love. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Hurry! 3 down. 5, 6, 3, hit it. Check. 59. Go ahead.
They'll run it with Jackson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now he's forced out right. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Let's get it. Let it roll. Double tight, guys. Double tight. Easy. 4 down. Easy. Right. 6, 7, 5. Be right.
Now a handoff looking right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hey, watch that. Check. Reggie. Go ahead. Hey. Wide, 6-3. Wide, get wide. Hey, get him. You got him.
They'll fake it. Now Love sliding out of the pocket. He's going to air it out deep. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A.J. Green with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Spinning past him. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And here comes the Texans now. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Detroit! All right, here we go. Boo, 90!
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Regular. On. Hey, turn it up. Go ahead.
And they'll run it here. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
He'll buy some time right. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. In your face.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Gonzalez puts this one through. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Rip, 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 rip. Watch twist,
They run again with Jackson. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Colts on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Locke. Again's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. 59. Coming. Double up, double up. 100. Coming, double up.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. On the move to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Locke. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let it roll, let it roll. Color. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over. Go ahead. Go.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Alert, alert. Rolling. We're rolling. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. Ardarius Stewart now on the return. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a 3rd-quarter score. And that lead there for the Rams has extended. They just scored again. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the catch made by Dontrell Inman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now, Barney. Here we go. 3-19.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Let it roll. Wide, 6-2, hold it. On.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Gun. You got 3 down. Wide, 6-22.
Play action. It's locked. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The Colts on third down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, guys, check me out. Rip. 674. Hey, easy. Got him. Regular. Let's go, Mexico.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Back now in Houston, a lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
675. Middle. Put on. Check 13. Go ahead.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll go down at the 28. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off-season. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Rip. He's checking. Crash. 59. Check 3. Watch the edge.
And they'll run it here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one good for 10 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Stay right. Put on. Jim. Check out. 56 to Mike. Alert. Out of here.
Kill. Turn it up.
Go ahead.
Kill, turn it up. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Shift. Watch the shift. Shift. Wide. 622.
Check 50.
On.
Crunch.
Check out.
56 and Mike, boys.
Mexico.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Wide. 674. Rip.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Now it's Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
All right, now, Lucky 56.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to air it out. He's got a man. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and run for him with Johnson. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Three down. Check out. 380. 59.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Texans want to call another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle. That's caught by Hogan. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling. They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So luck down to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Colts, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's just their third loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.